Good morning everyone, this is Sun Kim's weekly global briefing on 13th July, and last week the OPEC Plus said that now the Chinese economy is rebounding, so they'd like to do some kind of adjustment for the oil supply. I have no idea whether they're successful or not, but I'm not sure because now we are going to enter the turbulence the second quarter earning seasons. So today I'd like to check these issues, and we have to be careful. I really say that we have to be careful a couple of weeks from now on, and we will face a really deep price adjustment for those periods. First, I'd like to check the indices and the commodities. Number one, indices. All three indices, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, and S&P 500, they all closed with the bull. But the problem is that Dow Jones and S&P 500, they show the box patterns, and the Nasdaq is only rising. Yeah, it is a bull market. It should seem like a bull market. And now today's future says that the mini Nasdaq 100 said that it is more than 10,800 lines. It breaks that, and it is approaching to the 11K lines. Hopefully, maybe in Tuesday, maybe they can touch or they can surpass the 11K line, but I'm not sure because now it is the earnings season, and now everybody said the second quarter is really horrible. Yeah. And Dow Jones and the S&P 500, everybody said that, oh well, we really keeps well, and then now it's kind of because the liquidity, they made a rebound successfully up to their former highest position. But the problem is that now the the performance will not support that. So I think maybe on the Tuesday or the Wednesday it will start to fall. One good news in the VIX future in July, it said that it dropped more than 2.5, and it is 28.775. It dropped more than 4.8%, and everybody said that okay, now the stock and the derivatives and futures, everything is good and options is good, but no, the earnings season will break everything down. Okay, it will break everything. And next, I'd like to check the commodities, and gold and the platinum, they fall down. But I don't recommend the gold. I'd rather recommend silver, platinum, and palladium. Okay, all three. All three, they are really good, and especially the platinum, it is in good position. And we can, and then we can make some kind of my target is $950 per troy ounce in platinum, and the palladium is maybe $2,200 per troy ounce. And silver, I really love the silver. It surpassed more than $19.50, and now it pulled back to the $19 line, but it is good because today it has a chance to surpass more than $20, although the earning is not so good. When the earning is not so good, the white metal, the precious white metals, including silver, platinum, they rise really. I love that. So I am checking whether they will rise or not. And the copper, it shows the green line too, and it surpassed the $2.91, and it's really good. And everybody saying that okay, now the economy is recovering, and it is back. The good season is back. Okay, but no. I will tell you what happens on the copper on the weekly news. Okay. Next is the oil. The WTI and Brent oil, they raised more than 2%, and but they cannot surpass the middle line of the gap, which is created by the COVID-19, and still is in the line. And the Dubai and the OPEC Plus said that okay, we'd like to adjustment our oil cut, and we'd like to give more supply to the market, and then the Dubai oil can drop down again. Yeah. And now the China, and they say that okay, now the China is going well, so maybe it is time to increase the supply. But no, India is still suffering by COVID-19, and now the Chinese factory is decreased than it was before, so we have to recalculate it. Okay, maybe I think that the Dubai oil will drop, although the WTI and Brent can rise a little bit more. And what you have to check is that the 5 big agriculture, I mean the grains, and the wheat, oats, soybeans, rice, I told you rice before, and finally the corn, and they all made the backwardation up to the May, up to October or end of this year. They show the backwardation. That is a really big problem. I'll tell you what later. Okay, I give you 3 newses, one from Bloomberg and 2 from Wall Street Journal, and the Freeport. I mean, this is a Freeport McMoran, the biggest copper seller in the world, and they are selling much more copper than he thought in pandemic. Seems like it is good, but no, it is not. Everybody say the copper is good, and then when the copper price goes up, then the economy will be recovered. And so the good season will start again. No. The article said the Chinese industry and Chinese economy is rebounding, but the problem is that the Middle and South America, there are really big copper mine, and the miners are suffer from the COVID-19, so the supply is shrinked, and that's the reason why the copper price goes up. So you have to check it up. Okay, you have to check it up. This is no good news. Supply is shrinked. Yeah, absolutely. Then the price goes up. It is good. Yeah. And how about the economy? Is good? It is going up or not? Then everybody say, no, we have no idea whether it's going up or not. So we gotta check 1 or 2 more months whether it is going well or not. Okay. And number 2, the Wall Street Journal, it has 2 newses. First one, Disney World. I love that. I love the Disneyland in Anaheim, but it said in the Florida, Disney World in Florida, and it reopens with the mask and without lines. So everybody in here, there is like, now everybody made a line, and they made a distance 6 feet from front and the backwards, and also they always wear the mask where they are playing, where they are riding something. Okay. And the problem is that once we go to the Disney World, then it takes maybe a couple of hours or the 3 hours to take one ride, only one ride. And now you can take more than 10 rides a day. It is awful. You know, it is not crowded. And if you have any chance to go to Disney World or any theme park, then it is really good chance you can enjoy every ride, as many as possible in one day. And now that now the news is in Disney World is that they are erasing some image of the racism in their images, or some songs or any musics in there. Okay, so and also in the background music, they erase some kind of racism there too. So it is another news. So but now the U.S. society is changing little by little, but it definitely changes it. Okay, and next one is the Wall Street's earnings forecast. Unfortunately, everybody say that it is not good. Everybody knows that, and the problem is that it is already reflected in the market, but still it is high. Okay, so everybody say that is it really reflected in the market or not? They have no idea about that. Okay, it's cloudy with a chance of turbulence. So everybody knows it's cloudy, but they have no idea whether the turbulence comes or not. I mean, the tornado, some kind of tornadoes come, and then they'll have a really big, deep price adjustment this week and next week, I think. Yeah. So this July will be a really harsh season for the investors. Next is the market forecast. Okay, the Dow Jones index, it shows that maintain 26K lines. Okay, and Nasdaq surpassed 10.6k line, and maybe it can surpass more than 11k lines, maybe in today or tomorrow. Yeah, I think everybody in the the mom and pops, they really get crazy about the Nasdaq, and they put the money into the Tesla and the mega stocks. And the problem is that okay, the problem is that, so what is your target? They have no target price. Okay, they have no target price. There is a problem. Okay, they think, well, I think it is a really good season to put the money in the stock market, so we put the market. And then okay, then how much money do you want to buy? Do you want to get as a profit? They have no idea about that. Okay, so now this is the signal of some kind of price adjustment, and not only in price but also maybe in some kind of period. But I think from now on in my analysis, it shows that maybe it'll be just price adjustment only, not the period. Maybe after the third quarter they will rise up again, rebound again. Yeah. And next is the copper. Yeah, copper surpassed the $2.90, and now it tries to boost up more than $33 based on the recovery of the Chinese economy. The problem is just like last week. Yeah, and the Chinese government said that okay, we will give some kind of stimulus to the economy, and then everybody in the global banking and the financial market, they go to China. And the problem is that it is not work as well as China said. So you have to be careful about it. Maybe after the third quarter they will have some kind of problem too here. So we gotta be worried about it. And the next one, finally, the 5 major agricultures, including wheat, oats, rice. I told you rice before, and then now it says another. Now still it has a problem. And then now the soybeans and the corn, they are made backwards. Futures in July to the November or the December, okay? They made the backwardation. At least up to the October. It made the backwardation and made some kind of big adjustment, price adjustment of the agricultures. And if it goes long, then it'll be maybe end of this year. So we have to check the wheat and rice until the end of this year. It is really important because this will make some kind of big issues in the price, agriculture price. I mean it is important. The weather condition is getting worse to make a farming, and everybody, the farmer, they have a really a bad harvest. Yes. So you have to check it up. And FAO said that the food supply will be decreased more than 20% this year. It is a very emergency situation for the food market. So you have to be careful about it, okay? And finally, the weekly focus. What influence will come to the stock market during earnings season? Absolutely, there is a turbulence, and the price adjustments will go down, make it. And then, you'll see a really big red lines, big red columns during this 2 weeks, maybe. And the problem is that everybody said that how can it make this price collapse? But it'll happen. Yeah, and maybe up to Tuesday or Wednesday, the stock index can rise and make a really green column, and everybody will get mad about it. Yeah, they're very crazy about that. They were happy and crazy, and after the earnings season, they'll get mad and they will mourn with the disappointment. Okay, they'll lose their money, so you have to be careful and then take the cash and get the profit from the market as soon as possible. Number 2, does US economy reopening will bring the rebound on third quarter? Everybody saying it's a 50-50. Everybody say 50-50. In my opinion, yeah, I think so. I think they made the rebound. The Sun Belt, now they have a pandemic another pandemic problems. Maybe the second wave is coming, and now the cases and the death rate goes up. But it is not so harsh. It is not so harsh, okay? We are facing the fighting between the COVID-19 and the economy. And whether you have two choices, you die by COVID-19 or you die to starve. Okay? Everybody say that we will fight with the COVID-19, whatever it costs. So they wear the mask, and then they are doing the wash their hands, and then they are working. Anyway, the tracking stock index, it shows that it is going up. So I think the third quarter will rebound the economy. It is my opinion. And finally, the number 3, can Chinese stimulus rebound the global economy? Unfortunately not. China has a lot of damages also. Not only the US economy, but also the China economy. They had a lot of damages too. They lost a lot of people. They locked down the cities. They locked down the traffics. And then now they are starting to recovering their factory, but the problem is that everybody is fearing to work there. There is another problem, and then the Chinese government say that they'll put the money into the market and the financial market. So everybody in financial market and the central bank, sometimes even central bank, they come to the market, but it is not work as well as they expected. So maybe maybe the Chinese government shall prove that their economy is really rebound, and they have really they shall convince the investors that the COVID-19 is not the matter anymore for the Chinese industry and the Chinese economy. Then they can make the they can make the global economy rebound. If not, then they'll fail. Unfortunately, that is all what I can say this week. So this week, during the couple of weeks, it is earnings seasons in the United States, and then everybody say that okay, we'll be in a very cloudy season. So from today to maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, you have to be careful and then take the money out of there. Take the money out of the market. When there's a rebound of your stocks, then take it out. Then take the money out. Yes, and then hold your principal. Now we are entering into the storm, the really big storm. So we have to be careful. We don't have to take a rainy shower while there is a storming. Okay? So take care of yourself and have a great investment, and take care of your principal, and do not check whether there is any chances to raise the indices or not. Okay? Now it is the time of stormy season. Thank you for hearing these issues, and have a good day. God bless you. Thank you. 끝났습니다.